Cold key.
There we go.
Is it gone cold?
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Chat, to be fair, I don't think anything we said was that funny. I'm not sure what's happening.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sagas of Anyma, our collaboratively built setting that we are playing our first campaign in. We are going to be playing some Daggerheart this evening. We're coming in a little spicy. Before we begin, a couple quick announcements. This is episode 6 of the series. If you're curious as to what the first 5 episodes looked like and what happened, go check out our youtube.com/Chronicles, where we have so many TTRPG episodes from past campaigns. And if you're a fan of this genre of entertainment, then go give us a subscription and a comment if you want. It's entirely up to you, though. Love you anyway. Before we jump into tonight's episode, Whispers of Sarah shout out. Thank you, Daryl. We have a cast that we want to introduce. I'm not going to start with Daryl because he dabbed. We're going to start with LB.
What's up, bitches? I'm LB Hack'em-Up, and I'm playing Mare tonight. She is a witch little guy, and that's me. I'm going to send it over to Danny.
That's me. What's up, bitches? I'm Danny. I'm playing Kynel, the Woodkin Druid. He's a fun little guy, and he's sad sometimes. Not emotionally, just, narratively. Daniel, your turn.
Oh, what's up? I'm not going to say such foul language in the very opening minutes. Hi, I'm Daniel K. Hargrove, also known as Daniel the DM, and I'm playing Brim, your Infernus Emberkin sorcerer. Let's do this. Let's go ahead.
Hi guys, yabba dabba doo. It's Erin. I'm playing Tempest because I got the giggles. I'm playing Tempest.
I thought you were going to be ready by now.
Was it the Frasier line? For those in chat, I was doing an impression of Neil Newbon from Resident Evil 8, and I decided on Grubb's quote with, "You ever watch Frasier?" And apparently that killed Aaron.
I want to let you guys know I'm sweating. So more like Waterkin, am I right? Anyways, Daryl, over to you.
Did you even say
Intro yourself?
anything?
Did you even intro yourself?
You fully gave up. All right, I'm gonna go for both of us. That was Aaron. Beyblade Tempest. They don't stream a lot anymore, but you can find them here. Aaron My Laundry. Hi, I'm Daryl. I play Stakks.
Jesus Christ.
And hi, I'm Daryl, and I play Stakks. He's a cool, spooky guy.
You almost made it through without being goofy.
Yeah, I know. I know.
LB, that voice sounded awful familiar.
I know.
It got too real.
Daryl, it's so good to have you on. I'm so excited to have you here.
Pikachu, I choose you.
Pikachu, I choose you.
Not sponsored by Pokemon.
Kept me waiting. Yes.
Oh, God. We can do a Pokemon game in the future
tonight. All right.
As
Okay,
you
I
can
I play
see,
Stakks. He's the Juggernaut fighter. He's the Juggernaut. Not fighter, Juggernaut. Other thing. I'm happy to be here. Take it away. Take it away. 6
Please
episodes
take it,
in,
Joe.
baby.
Please.
Yep. As you can see, we are a group of professionals here.
I
We
did
take
great.
this very seriously. Yeah, you did great with the most half-assed dab I've ever seen.
Why the fuck did you start saying Juggernaut like 7 times?
I'm the Juggernaut.
Oh my God.
Brawler. That's what he is, Brawler, because I kept forgetting what the other thing was called, so I kept saying Juggernaut over and over again.
Juggernaut, Juggernaut, Juggernaut. Juggernaut.
I too repeatedly say juggernaut when I forget words. Yeah.
Yep. we have our stims. Anyway,
Safe word.
jeez, oh my god. All right. When last we left our intrepid heroes, they had gone to visit a particular friend of Mare's while in the Goliath Spires, a spirit of fear known as Kyofu. They unfortunately made a bit of an impression, as this individual spirit immediately wanted to feast on Tempest. After a very intense back and forth, Mare reminded this individual that death is the end of fear, and it cannot feed if its target is dead. They learned some additional information about what's going on in Thesa. Apparently, the resident monarch of Thesa has been making deals that are quite bad for business and in terms of preserving alliances throughout the realm. And as such, some start to fear what might befall this city and its monarch, as possible war could be on the horizon if it's not handled correctly. At the same time, they were resolute in knowing that they had to speak with an individual named Branwen, the royal mage of Thesa, in hopes of understanding what to do with the shard that they possess. They had made camp, and I believe we are good to head directly into the city of Thesa. Does anything happen on the way there? Because at this point, you guys are within a day's travel to the city gates. Are there any conversations you wish to have? Any moments of preparation if you guys wish to bolster your hope? Anything along those lines?
I think Mare, as we're walking, would address the group. There is something that you all should know before we get into the city, depending on how deep we go into things.
Sure, by all means.
The royals are but a placeholder. There is a council that runs the city. They are powerful people within it, and they tell the royals what to do.
Okay. Do you have any advice for us being able to navigate if we have to deal with them?
I hope that you do not have to, but I have an idea of something that I can do.
Is that threatening, Mare?
No. I am of no threat to you, Kynel.
I wasn't referring to me. I was referring to the people in our way.
Perhaps.
I understand. Then I will watch from afar until it is required for me to step in.
Well, if that's the case, let's try our best to be as inconspicuous as possible. Maybe we find somewhere to lodge so that we have somewhat of a headquarters.
Yeah,
Place that we
also
can be.
the city is known for its libations, so don't get pulled in too much. There'll be a lot of testers out on the street.
Right. Well, let's get a lay of the land, and then we'll devise a plan.
All right. Now, as you approach, sorry, I'm just keeping track of notes. As you approach the city, you can see that this city is quite beautiful as it starts to sort of become more clear in your journey. As you start to see it in the distance grow closer and closer. There are tall, well-kept buildings of yellow stone, beautiful gardens that you can see from this far away, that you can see some of those trees and greenery sort of perking a little bit over those city walls. And the road that you've been traveling on starts to look much nicer as you are approaching. Instead of a simple beaten dirt trail, you're now starting to see cobblestone on your way there. And you can even see the small grooves along the sides to allow for cart travel to be met with less resistance. And a couple things are immediately noticeable. One, it is surprisingly busy at the front gates. There are many carriages that have lined up to enter into the city of various ostentatious decoration. In addition, there is a little bit of a flurry of activity immediately at the gates. And you can see that even in the secondary entrances around the walls that you can see, there's equal amount of traffic coming in, but not so much leaving or going out. What is your plan? Anything that you'd like to do on your approach? As it seems, there seems to be a line in order to get into the city.
I can jump the wall. As soon as Stakks sees the line, he's immediately over it. He hates lines.
Well, we first things first, we don't want to draw any suspicion to ourselves. Mare, does this place ask for any form of identification at the gate?
Mare, you see her remove her mask and place it behind her, and she looks like a fawn, like a short fawn. Just little red stubby nose, nice horns, big red curly hair. And you can see as she kind of like throws her cloak back and her, sleeves are exposed. Her hands, she starts like rubbing them as they have a lot of like soot on them. And it kind of like clears some of that out as she's speaking. Do they ask for identification on the way in normally?
Normally, no. Unless you were clearly coming in with like goods. If you were just a traveling group, it wasn't really that big of a deal. But this seems different.
Yeah. Well, a decade ago, they weren't doing something like this, so I don't really know. I don't know what form of identification they would want from a traveling group. We're not selling anything.
Right. Well, cover story is just we're here to enjoy the famed libations. I think we just stick with that.
You start hearing the heavy sound of metal across the cobblestone as one such carriage is immediately to the right. It seems like they're coming from another offshoot path to join the main road. This carriage does not seem to have as much finery. This one doesn't have as much Art Nouveau. This is definitely a metal carriage made of some of the finest metals. And even the contraption that keeps it moving, there is no horse. It's operating on its own, as there is a dwarf that sits upon it on top that is sort of gesturing with a couple of different levers as they start to move and slowly start to move in front of you. Sorry, pardon. And they just sort to move in front of you.
Oh, pardon us, my friend. That's quite a contraption you have there.
Oh, thank you. Made it myself.
Well, that's an incredible amount of talent that it takes.
you try to have this conversation. It's like, he's like, hold on.
Are you coming from the mines?
Oh, yeah. From Housegander. I don't know what accent I had before, but it's changed now.
That's fine.
Scottish now.
I do it all the time. That's a far way to be traveling to Thesa. I mean, I don't want to ask your business, but are you traveling here more now?
Oh, Jesus, I'm stuck on what accent I had, and now I don't know.
Pick one. Pick one. Pick
It
one.
was a
Alright,
little
Mayor's
prospectory.
husband.
It was prospectory at first.
I think the reason I goofed myself up is because earlier I thought of one, and then that happened. All right, we're gonna go to default what I had. Yes, there is a fantastic party that we have been invited to as honored guests.
Party. Is it in town then?
Oh yes, the royals are going to be throwing it, so we must show up with a nice entourage and a little bit of a pizzazz, if you get my drift.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun. Who's going to be invited to something like that?
Oh well, since the Council of Kings was a little bit of a popular event, apparently it is. Actually, who are you?
My name's Mare.
Mare. Are you a part of a particular house, or?
No, I'm from out of town.
Oh,
I'm just curious
Right.
about the ways here. I've only been here probably a couple times over the years, and it's been about a decade since I've been around, so...
right.
Shay, my friend, as I'm like still trying to keep pace. Shay, my friend, just quick question. Are you looking for others to join your entourage to impress the royals?
Oh, I believe we have that covered. But if you look, and he'll pull a lever, and the carriage, which does have windows, drop, and you see 6 very armed guards that are all like kind of stuffed in this tiny little carriage.
Oh, quite impressive. I get
Oh,
this.
yes. They were excited for the ride, right, gents? And you see he's like, kring, kring, kring. And there's like,
I think kind of like
inside.
leans and looks at the back, just like, I don't know if it's that impressive. It seems like you didn't build enough space for your men.
right. Well, this is but the second model. We are working on a much bigger one, meant for more, how you say, violent circumstances. This is simply just one we are hoping to showcase in the city.
Oh, I see.
Well,
You're wishing
that's-
to automate military vehicles. Fascinating.
We are hoping to make some established connections with those in the city, and maybe in terms of borrowing a mage or two so that we can understand some of the enchantments involved. It is quite an advanced process, I assure you.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for a consultant, I'd be more than happy to help.
Oh, right. Sounds wonderful. What house do you belong with?
House. I am a far-traveling sorcerer, looking to understand the magic of the world.
Right. Well, this has been really wonderful meeting you. I will say, go ahead and somebody give me a presence roll. I'll say between Kynel, Brim, and Mare, because it's been you 3 mostly interacting with this individual.
I do have advantage.
I recommend not me.
I get a +2 that I can push to a +3 to presence rolls.
I have +3 and advantage.
Then we'll go with you. I'll spend a hope to give you advantage.
I have advantage.
Oh wait, no, that's right. That's right. Oh wait,
Am I not coming through?
No, you are.
no, you do. But I was trying to remember the rules of if you have 2, I believe it's you can roll both and take the higher
Yep.
of it.
I rolled a 6.
Double advantage is a thing.
So 19 total.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just gonna.
Thanks,
Daniel.
Daniel.
Thanks for showing up, bud.
LB was like, stop trying to.
No, I appreciate your help. That's a 19.
31 minutes. Fuck
With
Daniel.
A 19 with fear. Okay. Okay, I was like, is Daniel coming back?
No.
You all converse with this individual, and he says, well, all right. I suppose if you mean to offer some assistance, I suppose we can come up with some sort of contract when we get inside the city. I don't have my papers on me at the moment, but we can come up with a handsome compensation rate.
Oh. compensation out here. Well, that's wonderful. Should we know anything about getting inside? I'm not used to such an intense line here.
Right. The party is, they are preparing for a masquerade, some sort of big hoity-toity social event in hopes of repairing some frayed connections. I believe the Commonwealth has sent representatives as well.
Oh. Haven't you been training with them a lot as well?
Well, yes. In fact, they are coming at our behest. We are hoping to avoid any rash decisions, you see. The things are a little tense amongst the council.
Well, it doesn't hurt to have a happy face, so yeah, we'd love to take you up on that. Stakks, did you need something?
That was a Daryl thing. That was mostly me waiting for you to stop. I was waiting till the stop playing.
Heard.
Wow. Stop role-playing in this role-playing game.
No, I was waiting for the.
love you.
I was waiting for the
know.
lull. Because I was gonna change that role from a one with fear to one with hope. That's what. But I was waiting for you to stop. I add, yes, I was gonna use my hollowed aura, which is once per rest. When an ally within close range rolls with fear, you can make it a roll with hope instead. Because I simply don't want you to have it.
I just don't want Cujo to play the game.
I don't want Cujo to.
I mean, guys, that's fine. I'm full up on fear, so you guys can do your thing if you want.
Oh, you're maxed out already? Like you can't have any more?
Oh, did we? My loves, when you guys have downtime activities, I also have downtime activities.
Oh, then never mind. Keep the fear then.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'll say that for later. Your downtime activities sound dirty.
Oh, come on.
Why are you the naughtiest one on this stream? When did that happen?
Yeah.
I've only said two things.
They're both filthy.
So, this individual introduces themselves as Karia. They are a representative of the House Gander mines to the east. And they have essentially sort of hired you on as an expected entourage to join in the festivities in hopes of establishing some sort of business connections afterwards. As the line continues to move forward and more carriages are let through, the one immediately in front of you stops right at the gate, and the guards, which for this city wear somewhat like a darkened steel armor, very polished, and you can see that there is a sash around their waist that is of a fine gold color. But they approach each with a spear, and one of which says, "Sir, if you don't mind, we're just doing a quick security check. Do you have any parties with you?" And you can hear, "Yes, I have two with me at this time." All right, well, if you don't mind, take a quick peek inside. Of course. And as this individual steps off of the driver's seat, Brim, you would recognize this individual. You would see an individual. Let me just make sure I got my notes right. A Firbolg gentleman, standing at maybe 6'8" or so, with limbs that are a little too long, but they wear it regally. Their posture is very good. They have medium length dark hair that comes to just at the shoulders, and they've got a beard that extends down from their sideburns. They carry themselves with a sort of a regal, if heavy, constitution. And they open the door to the carriage, and you see the guards sort of peek in. "Oh, sorry, just a quick look. All right. Well, please make your way inside. The royal family will be expecting you for the initial arrangements. until then, please enjoy your time in Thesa. And the Fearbog says, thank you very much. Brim, I'm going to spend a fear. And as this individual turns to climb the carriage again, they look, and they're going to lock eyes with you.
Is there any form of reaction I can
Sure.
make to try to hide from their gaze?
Yeah. Give me... Do not do that. Go ahead and give me... I'm going to say it's going to be a finesse roll.
I'm going to spend a hope to imbue myself with some of my Ember Kid magic, to Emberkin Fire, to try to do a short dash, a Tekken short dash out of the way and behind the carriage. Just a quick flame dash.
Okay.
To try to hide and give myself a +2 to this, because I really, really need it. Bah! And that is... Does a 15 do it?
You immediately move behind this carriage just as this individual sort of sweeps and looks at the rest of you, or whoever's visible at that point. And they continue forward. Mare, if you do wave, they do not wave back.
Can I use my get in and get out? Can I spend a hope? Are there any more inconspicuous ways into the building?
So right now you're just at the walls of the city. If you spend a hope, go ahead and do that. I will tell you that I kind of like the idea that when you spend a hope to ask questions like that, in the like impeccable wall, there's just a sewer grate that just appears into being.
Yeah.
like it was pure, like clean and trimmed, and like everything was fine, and then now there's like overgrown bushes and vines and like a tree. Kind of. Yeah, if you spend a hope, there are some sewer grates that look like they're positioned, I'd say maybe 100, 150 feet down the walls that one might be able to use, that sort of drain out of the city.
Okay. And right now it's just Brim that's kind of got a pass right now to go in.
Well, so at this point, your carriage starts to pull up, and the guards immediately recognize the make, and they just sort of lock eyes with the individual you've been speaking with. Real quick survey. I know it's going to be annoying. And the individual in the cart, Karia, says, "Oh no, please, process is here so we can keep things moving. By all means, do what you need to do." And the guards approach, survey all of you. Do you have new members of your party? Oh, yes. Business to be conducted once we get inside the city. They're with me. Oh, okay. And we'll say Kynel and Stakks. You watch the guard open the door to the carriage, look at the 6 very heavily armed guards, and they goes, "Yep, all right," and then just closes the carriage door. Yep, right in. And the thank you very much. King, 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 and like these loud levers lock into place as the carriage starts to move forward once more into the city walls.
Brim, darling.
Brim he's got his jacket up as much as possible, head down, and just we need to find lodging immediately.
Would you like to borrow my cloak?
That'd be lovely. Thank you.
All right. She detaches it. It's a little smelly, a little dirty,
Jesus.
and kind of small for you. It's like
I think he wears it like a scarf and just like makes a little like, on top of his normal clothes.
There's this is a joke, not narrative, but like I like the idea that you like wrap a scarf and then your infernus, your firekin nature slowly starts to burn away the scarf.
I need that. Please don't. Please don't.
I'm nervous. It's gonna be a little spooky.
So, you all enter into Thesa and are met with a couple different sights. First off, there are people along the city streets who are sort of peering around corners and peeking through windows to see what nobility is showing up in the city. You can see merchants are quickly setting up stalls and sort of shouting out what wares they offer. And you see that there's not a ton of just bystander customers. Everybody seems to be really keyed in on this carriage train as it weaves through the city. You can see there's a couple buildings of note. One is the actually, somebody give me a tavern name.
The bleated
The
goat.
Primrose. Sorry.
Major Readable. Two.
Please, please.
Two.
I like they're locking a Major Readable. I just need to express
All right.
what you
Would
think. Give
it
me
be
a bar
a pop-up?
name. I went the Wonky Donkey. That's the first thing
Donkey.
All right, we've got the Primrose, the Bleated Goat, Major Readaville, and the Wonky Donkey. That's 4 options. Who hasn't given one? I think Daniel.
All of these should exist.
Fermentation basement.
Oh yeah.
Like all of these places should exist. The Wonky Donkey is definitely a dive bar.
Yeah, they're like it is, dog.
I love the fermentation
Wonky Donkey's
base. They
a
do
club.
not care about like about branding. They're just like, we have wine.
The
All right.
fermentation.
It's a kombucha place.
All right, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I hope it's
What was
good.
it?
Damn it.
Let's go!
Major Readable!
It's Major Readable!
Is it Major Readable?
Let's fucking go. We want to get the menu.
Yes!
Can I was like, oh,
So-
I have a menu for this.
For those who are unfamiliar with the legacy of Major Readaville, this began when we were doing Tales of the Valiant, and I posed a similar question, and thus here we are. So you
you,
can
Ian.
see. Thank you, Ian. You can see amongst the different buildings and small bars, you do see one that seems a little loud compared to everything else in the city. This one has a distinct, brightly colored exterior with what looks to be a wizard in a blue robe with a big white beard and a wizard's hat, but the top of it has been tilted to the side as he holds in his hand what looks like a gigantic margarita as the glowing mascot immediately next to the Major Readaville sign.
Does this
little
place also
kitschy.
have lodgings that are themed as well? Does it have a themed upstairs?
See, this is why I did the
Yeah,
Primrose, because I was gonna be
Resort?
like, yeah, it's at the bottom of a fucking.
Does it stay in
hotel.
resort and bar?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yes.
Wear a fucking sandals.
I think Brim goes, all right, this place will be perfect immediately. Yeah.
Fucking Major Readable. It's just the sandals of Thesa.
Do
There it is. Thank you.
above table question. Do we have to rewrite the menu now that we're not in D&D? Do we need to
Yes.
Oh,
Flavor
there's
stuff.
a menu.
It took me so long.
I
got-
know.
So much Boulade though, and that is system agnostic, my friend.
That's true.
That's true. All right, I guess Boulade exists in this world too.
Oh,
Yes!
So, in addition to the loud Majoritaville, you can also spot that there is a what looks like an advanced blacksmith sort of tucked away in the corner of the merchant square, which, as stated before, doesn't seem too terribly busy. Pretty much anybody that, God damn it, Ian, anybody that is around either works for these establishments or are city guard. There's maybe a handful of people otherwise. You can also see directly across from that blacksmith is what looks to be a like a historian slash cartographer, an office devoted to that. They've got a sign out front with what looks to be a map of Anyma, and the carriages continue as I keep forgetting their name, and I just gave it to them. Karya looks to you all. This first meeting up at the palace is simply for a sort of a cocktail hour before the party begins in a couple of days. Respectfully, you can find libations in the city, and I can come and find you later. I see you eyeing the Majoritaville. Are you really that desperate for lodgings?
Yes, we could meet and discuss more details the day before.
Understood.
Yes.
Yes,
enjoy.
Absolutely. Yes, be safe, and I will find you soon. Are you staying here?
Yes.
What
and immediately Brim rushes in.
It's lovely to
wait.
meet you.
Hold on. What caliber of lodgings is Majoritaville?
Nautical in theme, and mostly it's all about the birds, parrots. There's a lot of shark paraphernalia inside.
I think Brim orders the whatever is available immediately for the group. And it's probably one with water beds.
Well, as you step in, as you step through the doors, as a small, kind of pathetic bit of confetti and glitter fire out from the sides, and you see a human with thick-rimmed glasses, but like a femme figure. So you see long brown hair coming out of the side of one of these hats, also wearing a blue robe and also wearing a fake beard. Say, "Oh wow, you have transported into the magical realm of mystery and magic. Welcome to the Majoritaville. How many is your party?"
5.
Party of 5. Great show. Okay, follow me, please. You see that she just grabs 5 menus from a side thing and just very slowly, very unexcitedly leads you into a dining area with all sorts of shitty, kitschy, mage-themed trickery along the walls, and they put you at a table that in the center has what looks to be what would be like an alchemist set, but it's really just like a fog machine coming out of some beakers, and like there's like a skull that clearly has one of those like seams from like plastic or latex.
I'm so sorry. This seems so late. Can we please get a booth?
Yes, you
Back.
see she quickly
Preferably in
marks
the
a
back.
note.
Wait, do the booths have
On-
the thing?
Can you
They
please
don't. It's
just
fine. I'm just gonna grab out all the stuff.
That's fine.
I'll
I'm
take
just
the
going to pick a
booths.
seat.
no, these
And
set
he's gonna-
pieces are not. You're not supposed to. Okay,
Well,
and you see she just starts
Not
leading you
paying
to a
enough for this,
booth.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put it all in front of Stakks. Here you go. Don't touch anything else. These are for you.
She positions you guys all at a booth and hands out menus
That's
that
putting
look
everything
like
back.
these menus look like old spell books, but there's just 2 pages that are laminated and beaten to shit. She says, "Please peruse what spells you would like to use your arcane knowledge to produce, and I shall return with drinks.
This is so
What would you like to
fun.
drink?"
I'll take the Boulade flight. That sounds really fun.
1 Boulade flight. And she looks to Mare.
I'll take the dancing lights, please.
Seeing lights. Okay. And she looks to Kynel.
I think Kynel is like looking back and forth between the menu and her. It's like, I don't eat, but I would like the element of Warden's chips, please.
Okay, you're just going right to ordering food. I didn't ask, but great. And you? And she looks to Stakks.
Stakks is looking incredibly furious because this woman reminds him of the fucking nothing. Nothing in this place feels of passion whatsoever. It feels recycled and unenthusiastic and unoriginal, and he hates every bit of this. It is the most furious you've ever seen him, and he's gone completely silent and is just staring off into the distance.
He'll have
Sir,
a
do
Coke.
Sorry. Sorry. We've got this fantasy world with all these fantasy equivalents, and Coke is just a thing. Great. We're not sponsored by Coke, by the way.
It's spelled K-O-K-E.
Not yet. Not with that attitude.
All right, and then she's gonna look to Brim. And for you,
Brim is also 1,000-mile stare, look, not even paying attention. Just,
sir.
Brim.
Sir, would you like something to drink?
water.
What? No. Get the flight,
Okay.
and then I'll have what you don't have. He'll have a flight too.
Okay. She tosses out.
With a lemon. No ice.
That's how you could tell the difference between the flights.
Oh, I meant for the water.
Oh.
Sorry. I had to stop talking.
Crosses out the flight. Goes back to water with
the
lemon.
flight. No, the flight too.
Forgive me. It seems like you're doing a terrible job of doing your job. Would you like me to write this down for you?
No, it's okay.
Understood.
She just heard
What's your name? What's your name?
Daria.
Daria. Nice to meet you, Daria. You're doing a great job. 2 flights.
Sure. Yep. She just turns and starts heading to the back. You guys have a few moments to yourselves. Is there anything you wish to discuss?
This is so exciting. I
No
love
love
it.
for enthusiasm. Do we not tip her this evening?
No, you always tip. What are you talking about, Kynel?
I don't go to
No, the
restaurants.
city
I'm not
doesn't
sure.
run on tips.
Oh.
It's not allowed.
What?
They get paid fair wages here.
Well, then I'm gonna give them some extra.
I don't think you're allowed.
Fascinating.
I said, do what you like.
I do like the idea that she just sounds miserable, but she's actually being paid like a livable wage.
Yeah.
Good
This
night.
is fantasy.
Can't
Let me
relate.
have this.
Why are we here?
It
Because of
seems
the
that
funny
Brim wanted to
wizard.
get off the streets as quickly as possible.
Yes, Brim, is everything all right? You seem to be having a troubling time.
The individual that was in the cart before us. His name is Raven Hollowind. He was my professor at the conservatory. Him being here. We might be better off leaving. I don't know.
No, why?
Our job is to just speak to one person. This masquerade would be our best opportunity. However, him being here makes things immensely more complicated.
How so?
He's a very powerful man. And if he is here, There has to be some sort of ulterior motive. I just don't know what it could be.
Does this presumed ulterior motive immediately affect our party?
I don't know. But the last thing he needs to know about is what we have.
Would he be here on behalf of the Ashros Conservatory?
Possibly. No. High Sheriff Zhang, he's the one who acts as the emissary for the conservatory. So him not being present means that Hollowwind is here for his own motives.
What motives?
I don't know.
Brim, is this a mystery that you think will be needed to solve? It seems that the powers are shifting here. For better or worse. I'm guessing worse. If he's here and he is a quite powerful mage.
I'd rather we didn't solve this mystery. I would rather we find the person that we are looking for, see if they can help us, and then we move on.
All right.
Where's our boule?
You ordered water, Brim. You don't get any Boule-Aid.
No, I got him a
Tempest
flight.
ordered me a flight.
Tempest, I'm to understand that you were going to drink both of those flights.
I said I would drink anything that he wasn't gonna drink, and it looks like he's gonna
Brim isn't
want
going to drink any.
something.
Yeah, the server comes back and brings everybody their drinks, and for Kynel their chips.
Thank you.
Please inform me if there are any additional libations that you prefer. I am off to go in search of great and rare beasts to craft said food. Would you like?
Do you offer lodging here?
We do. For an additional rate, you can also stay in the famed Mage's Tower, where you'll find comfortable lodgings and also some commemorative pajamas.
You
Wonderful.
can hear Stakks' knuckles popping as he's like
Wonderful.
staring at this woman, and his hand is like balled up in a fist. And
We'll take maybe 2, 3. How many beds per? Well, we need a lot of separate beds, unless it's like one big room with a bunch of beds or a big couch or a.
So we do offer the
What's on?
Polycule special, which is a extra sweet. It is our premium package, but it does
Well,
comfortably
it's premium packages in
comfortably put up to 7 people.
Damn, that's a much better pricing. That is much more economically efficient. We'll do the Polykill special and another flight.
And PJs.
They said it was complimentary, Tempest.
Oh, perfect.
Hold on. My improv got away from me, and I just realized I added a fucking.
The DM, it happens. The characters take you over. I understand.
Yeah, it's true. All in all, this is going to cost 2 bags of gold for your lodgings.
I mean,
Yeah.
I understand.
It is an important franchise and very well known across all the realms.
Really, I've never heard
Yeah.
of you guys until just now.
So we all lodge in Chelsea Clinton. Yeah, I'll take the. Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Jesus.
fucking
Little rush hour reference.
wonderful reference.
Wow.
I'm wondering. I know there's a lot of dignitaries in town and such. Are they been putting up in the fancier hotels, or is there going to be any emissaries here?
Oh,
Just between-
I believe those of nobility will be housed within the royal abode. I believe they do have houses for each of the families that will be arriving. If there are such that grace us with their presence, they shall be treated as sorcerers.
I chose this
Supreme-
place for a reason. It's gaudy and loud, obnoxious. So there's no way that anyone in their right mind would stay here. That's a royal, especially the ones we don't want to see.
Unrelated, please leave your comments on a comment card, as I cannot address those concerns myself. And you see she turns.
Thank you. Kool-Aid has too much sugar. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
I just felt a disturbance in the force with that.
Sorry, gavel came out for a second.
You said it was 2 handfuls or 2 full sets?
2 bags.
2 bags. I paid
my-
for it.
Yeah, I think I did my stuff wrong. I definitely clicked on the wrong stuff because I believe everyone had at least a bag or 2 of gold.
Yeah, I forgot to split
Yeah,
it.
you guys came away with a chest of gold
Yeah.
after your
Yeah.
win.
Yeah. Like, we got
Alright,
it on
well.
us.
We've got
Yeah,
least
so
the night to
everyone should have
ourselves.
had 7 bags. total.
Does it have to be here?
Yeah.
This is the best place to hide.
It's
Oh,
fun.
look, the rainforest has started.
Oh, lovely.
It's like
a
not
volcano.
actual rain. It's just like little bits of the fucking streamer that like move to simulate rain.
Like the air conditioning
making
unit.
that noise.
Yeah.
Kind of not sure he's
You can
ready
hear,
for the rain.
yeah,
Fascinating.
you hear the sounds of rain along with a voice just barely heard under it that says epidemic sound, because they clearly haven't paid for the license to be able to use
We just
it.
got
It just
the
repeats like every 10 or 15 seconds.
bag. We just got Aaron back.
Marilyn's over to Stakks and says, if you want later, I can take you to the Wonky Donkey. It gets a bit lively over there.
I want to crush. That's the wrong voice. I want to crush that server into the ground every time she speaks.
No.
Is she wrong, you Stacks?
You don't know her story. I'm sure she's nice. Maybe she's going through a breakup. We should ask her. What's her name? Daria? Daria!
No,
Stacks
leave
gets
the
up and
poor
walks
woman
out.
alone.
No.
There's
That could be-
there's
that could be.
a confetti that goes to like maybe knee height, and she just walks up. Yes, I have appeared. How may I assist you?
Never mind. Stacks! I'm not going to ask her if she just had a breakup. It's okay. You can come back.
Stacks left.
He did. Stacks did get a relief. Should someone go after Stacks, or we think he can handle himself?
I'll scoot. And she scoots
I'm-
out of the booth and grabs her drink.
I'll be in the polycule room. I'll see you all later.
It's just Tempest
Bro,
right now.
Just
I-
me and Kynel.
May I?
Tempest.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Was what Stacks
You're
just
right.
exuded anger?
I'll be fine. And I think he just kind of floats off to the.
Okay. All right, let's let Kynel and Tempest have
Yeah.
a conversation here.
Tempest, is what Stacks just exuded anger?
I think so. Or annoyance, at least. I don't think he's
I
mad.
It would appear that he is. He seems very upset with the environment that we're in.
Well, he does like a thing when he's mad. Have you noticed? When he does like a laugh. Like he's like and then he gets mad. He does the mad thing. But he's
I
usually
hadn't
like
noticed.
yeah, it's like a and then he gets mad.
Okay.
Like a
I will now pay attention to Stacks's and see when he does that, knowing that he's angry.
yeah, this just seemed like he just didn't I don't know. I think it's great. I think it's you got rain. You got Boulade. You should try this. I know you said you don't drink anything, but like this is really good.
You look at Kynel, who doesn't have a moving mouth. It's like a slit that like lights up when he talks. So like he takes the flight and kind of puts it to his lip. You just see it start to kind of dribble down, and like it just ever so lightly glows underneath it. It goes down his chin. I don't know if it tastes good, but it sure is cold.
I'll take it. This is great. I love it.
I'll return this to you. You seem to enjoy it more.
Thanks. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna get shit-faced after about 2 of these. There's a lot of sugar in it.
Are you going to need a designated driver this evening?
To the mage tower that is attached to this building? I hope not.
I just don't want you to get lost and fall down a hole or some stairs, or us not be able to find you in the morning. I hear that's what happens when people drink too much.
Kynel, you're starting to sound like you're threatening me. Let's just have a good time.
No, I was trying to be a protector, but I will sit here and wait. Would you like some of my chips? You see this like little metal basket of like, it's chips in the middle. It's like 4 different bowls of dips, and the one's like a blue, a yellow, a red, and a green to like fit like the elements. I tried to eat them and realized again I can't eat.
I'm gonna try each one. I think they're all ketchup.
But then everything changed when the red ketchup attacked.
It's a valuable resource. The red ones are really powerful.
Jesus Christ.
I will say though, since I'm not eating, you're paying for the tab, correct? Everybody else left, so I assume it's left to you.
This is what we're gonna do. You're gonna go to the bathroom.
Wait.
And in
Was that
about
included
3
in the-
minutes, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And I'll meet you at the tower. They will have no idea where we are.
Okay. Is this legal?
What?
Is this legal?
No.
Oh.
Oh
I
no.
reflected. I do not wish to pay for something that I did not take part in. However, I don't want this poor waitress to lose
I'm
her
just
job.
fucking with you, Kynel. I'm gonna
No.
listen. I'm gonna pay. It's okay.
I think that was the closest to concern I ever felt.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. You know, if you had some Boulade in you, it'd be a lot
Takes your
looser.
bullet again and just spills it on his chest. Like, yep, still doesn't work.
I love that Tempest is chill and hanging out until the concept of paying the tab comes in. And that's when we get here's what we're going to do. We're going to fucking leave. So, as Kynel and Tempest...
Especially since we already paid.
I thought we
You
just
paid
paid
for
for the
your
room. You didn't pay
rooms.
for the meal? Yeah.
You paid for your rooms, you didn't pay for your meal.
Yeah, guys.
That's not included?
No.
They know
No,
where
the
we're
PJs.
staying. They'll
Kidding?
just build a
It's
Rooms are
room.
Major
included.
Readaville.
PJs
It's
aren't
Major
included.
Readaville. You think they
experience,
don't
Dax.
double up?
Yeah.
You pay for the
Food isn't
experience.
included? What a fucking jib. Now Stakks is actually mad. At first he was just like adverse to the
You're not
environment.
here. You don't
If you
know
tell
that.
him that, he's gonna actually be mad.
You can't be mad about that. You can be mad about hating the environment, but you can't be mad about the tab. You didn't pay.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
So, let's go to Stakks and Mare. Mare, are you following after Stakks?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Stakks, you step back outside. It is maybe 1 or 2 in the afternoon. The city is just as you left it.
Instant relief of not being in there. Immediately goes back to his normal borderline flighty self as soon as he steps outside. Right. So, looking for a mage, right? What are we doing? It fucking
Well-
sucked in there.
Yes, it's a chain restaurant. It's going to suck.
Never been between you and me. I tend to spend a bit more. I when I have to stay in a place, it's more high end. I've never been in a chain anything, really.
If it
If I
makes
don't-
you feel any better, I haven't either.
Well, you live in a bog.
Not always.
I get a lot of gold from fighting, so I have the coin to spare. And usually they put up the fighters wherever they can be the most comfortable. There was just something about that place. It literally sucked the life out of me and left me with nothing but rage and anger.
It's probably the fact that there's no passion in there.
It was mostly the waitress.
No passion in her either.
She reminded me of that fuck the nothing.
Right. Which we know are here. Well, at least they came from here. With the cart. So we should keep an eye out for them.
Oh, I'll be on the lookout. Oh, I'll be on the lookout. I almost had that one. If we weren't so focused on escaping,
Right.
I think I had one more hit. One more hit if I would have fucking... Yeah.
We are trying to keep a low profile.
Have you seen me?
Because you're
I'm
told.
6'5" with purple eyes.
I think you could do
And
it if you try.
And then he pops one peck. And also, I carve a bit of a figure.
Right. Well, I think if you try, you could keep a low profile.
Ah, that sounds boring. Oh, fine, yeah.
Do I need to
Ruin
remind you
my
of the greater
fun.
mission here? We're not here
Fine,
to
I'll
have
go
fun.
with what the group wants. Oh, I'll keep a small profile.
Thank you.
If I find a fight club, I'm going to join.
Whatever. If that's what you want to do. You don't have to stay with us if you don't want.
There's still the part that draws me to that peace. That peace that we have keeps me close. So,
Right.
and also, I believe it's mostly the restaurant part. Once we get to the room, I think we should be fine. If I don't have to deal with that.
Her name is Dara.
I meant the entire downstairs portion.
Although there's probably a back way in to get to the room, so maybe you don't have to. But for now, we have the afternoon. Is there anything you'd like to be doing?
Honestly, I don't really have a plan outside of just kind of wandering about with you all, and punch whatever comes at us.
I mean, the punching won't come till later when everyone's drunk.
I don't really drink, but okay.
I mean, people will be getting rowdy and they'll start fights, and that's usually handled pretty quickly, but if you want to wait around for that.
What's the mage's name again?
Her name is
Brenman.
Bramwin. She's in the castle, though. We can't get to her now.
Who says?
Says the fact that there's a bunch of dignitaries coming into town and the castle entrances will all be protected. Trust me, it's not worth it.
You see the look of a person who has no concept of not doing whatever he feels like and going wherever he wants. This is very much the face of a person who has definitely just kind of wandered into a castle and it was just like, all right, I guess I'll make my leave now, right when he finished doing whatever he was doing there. So wait, so you lot just don't kind of go wherever you feel like going?
Well, I do, but that's because I live in a swamp and that's where I want to be.
By the way, Because I'm just now. Daryl's just now remembering you took your mask off.
I look like a fawn.
Well,
I was satyrs.
You're a deer person.
Okay, Google.
Yeah. Okay.
Computer, show me some fawns.
No, not the fawns. I need a fawn.
Show me some femme fawns.
Google image, Mr. Tumnus, please.
I thought he was a satyr. Okay.
Google.
Very similar.
Okay, Google, show me some fonts.
Hey.
Damn it. Stop.
Fantastic.
So I'm assuming that the mask is for the fear thing because nothing about this says, "Oh, scary swamp witch."
Right, it's a disguise. Because remember
Yeah.
before I was a goblin?
Mm-hmm. True story. Bill Bay.
No, that was in character.
Oh, I'll be here if you need me. Just gonna mute.
No, but okay.
We're keeping a low profile. This is me keeping a low profile.
Which one's real? If I put my finger, if I do this, am I just gonna like touch nothing?
She kind of like leans back, like, please don't touch me. It's well, none of it's real. It's all an illusion.
Oh, so you're an idea.
Fear is the idea. This
I thought the
is an
big
illusion.
frog was actual fear. I thought you were just kind of thing that said, "Ooh, I like that."
Well, yes. Bit of both.
All right. Layers and layers with you, Mare. Layers and layers.
Like an onion.
All right. I'm gonna go walk into the castle now.
No, you're not. Stakks, please. You're not, first of all, you're not just going to be able to walk in there right now. And you don't even know the way to the Stakks. If I let him go, he's just going to get into trouble. Do I care?
You can come too if you want. I'll probably be all right.
If I don't go... maybe I can distract him on the way. She says, clonk, 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 clonk.
All right. Well, we're gonna actually before we do that, go on. I want to check in on Brim. Brim, as you essentially go outside the restaurant, turn left, walk maybe 20 feet to the building immediately next to it, and step inside. Contrary to the restaurant, there is a burst of magical energy as you step through the door, and when you finish walking through, you sort of bat away the fog that has manifested before you, and you stand in a large, very lavish room with multiple beds. They're all sort of arranged in a circle where in the middle it looks like there is some sort of spell circle like sewn into the carpet. There are windows sort of equidistant from each other all immediately around you as you realize you are on the top of some sort of tower. And sort of looking around, you can spot the Majoritaville in perfect vision, like down on the street in front of you. You actually have a really beautiful view of the city and the surrounding landscape.
I think he takes off all of his gear and he chooses the bed that's closest to the window to see everything the most. And then he'll spend a hope to summon Ember and have her get up on the bed, and then he's just going to pet her while he just looks out the window.
You can see there's a couple moments where Ember like gets in real close and you just right along your cheek.
Good girl. Here we go, running in circles. And I think he will look at the view, and can he see the castle from here?
Yes.
I think he will try to at least try to perceive the layout of the castle and try to find things like scalable parts, anything that looks like a fast entrance or fast exit or something like that, and just kind of give a general survey of the castle.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a instinct roll.
Here we go. Oh, shit. That's a 24 with hope.
Nice. 24 with hope. So you can see that interspersed between all of the beautiful buildings and lavish decor of the city, there is the walled off center, which is where the palace is itself. The walls are, I'd say, probably about like 15 or 20 foot high iron gates that lead into an opening courtyard with this beautiful dual fountain that sort of guards the walkway into the main hall, where there's two large double doors. You can see that there are what looks to be a couple of side entrances. There's immediately next to those two double doors, there's two single doors, look a little bit more offshoot, not as grandiosely decorated, so probably into some sort of smaller quarters, or for those who are assisting in the castle itself. And from this angle, you can also see that there is a full-on entrance on the side of the building. That looks like it could go directly into the kitchen. You can see it's the closest to what looks like a small sort of not quite a stable, but sort of like where one might store some additional foodstuffs or perhaps eggs or whatnot. So you're pretty sure that would lead into the kitchens. In terms of scalable walls, this palace, the exterior does have sort of a I'm trying to think of the term, but it's like the style of like the Notre Dame Cathedral, where like the stone is very worked in a very uniform pattern. It's beautiful, but it does offer some climbable handholds if you wanted to get to some of the upper floors. It might be a little bit difficult to do, at least on that first initial leap, but then beyond that, it should be fine if you plan to sneak up onto the second or third floor. And I will even give you with a 24 with hope. You look at this and think, okay, well, aerial entry seems like the safest bet, right? And then your brain thinks that's probably what the security forces of the palace want individuals to think. So you're also sort of anticipating some sort of wards, either on the gates around the palace. Sorry, just slapped my microphone, or on the walls themselves that might make it difficult for an aerial infiltration.
Okay, go ahead. I think he takes all that information in, and then I think he just mopes around in the room unless someone comes to get him. And I think that's how he spends the rest of his evening, is just curled up with his little demon dog.
Ember is definitely doing the thing where it's like they're like headbutting you a little bit to like get your arm up and on top of them at one point.
I know. I think he makes a little mote of fire as like a little chew toy for them to that he can control. Like it almost works like a cat with the
laser?
with the laser because he's able to control where the ball goes.
I actually do like, but it's a dog though. So like the moment you like have it in one spot and then move it, they fully like, and then like quickly go back after it.
I think he's feeling mopey. He'll probably order if they have room service. He'll probably order a couple of handfuls worth of alcohol just directly to the room.
All right.
Or the Boulade flights.
Oh God.
But he'll say
Alcoholic Boulade. Ugh.
Yes.
It's just jungle juice. All right. It is here that I think we're going to go ahead and take our 10-minute break because 2 of our party members are going to try and enter the castle. That's fine. I've got things prepared for that. It'll be great. So to those in chat, get yourself a snack, get yourself a drink of water, take your medicine if you haven't. We'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. Be right back, everybody. No, that's no. Why did it not?
11d6.
We're fixed. I fixed it.
Number.
6.
There I
All
was.
right, there we go.
Barbecue sauce on my titties.
8, 9. I remember college.
Oh,
Yep.
Lord.
All right.
College.
Well,
I love it here.
anywho,
Hell yeah.
we are going to return, and we are going to focus in on Stakks and Mare. The 2 of you, as you move through the city, essentially following the trail of carriages, can see that they are all being welcomed similarly to the entrance into the city. There is a little bit of a line that is built up, but the carriages are offloading their guests, where they are then welcomed graciously by the hosts and then allowed onto the grounds. You can spot on your approach that there are several different individuals of sort of a fancier dress that are all making their way inside. I'm going to spend a fear, and I'm going to have the House Gander carriage be at the front as you guys are approaching. So if you do intend to do the thing.
Stakks,
Oi.
I was wondering, have you ever actually had a person of female persuasion flirt with you?
Yes.
I was just curious because you keep mentioning that I've a tease or that I am a fool, and I've never once given you cause to think that. So I was wondering if you're a fool or just egotistical.
No, it just seemed like he was annoying you at the time.
Hmm.
But now we're mates, so I have no, now it's just a joke
Right.
until it's not.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
And now that you can kind of see her expression, she's like, "Ugh, okay. I know that you're very interested in fighting, and though this would be quite interesting to see how you'd get yourself inside, I do know of one fight club in town.
Oh, you think I only fight things? No, I can be quite persuasive when I want to be. That's how I get most things in general.
No,
I like to fight, but not everyone else does. I can't live. Otherwise, I'd be a raging psychopath, wouldn't I? Just killing everything I came across.
I I understand you're not in it for the kill.
And he immediately stops and just stares at you.
No, I know you're not in it for the kill. You're in it for the fun of the fight. The passion behind it.
All right, if you know a fight club, because I know what you're trying to do. You're trying not to get me to just waltz right in there and have a good time, but all right. Because I could
Right,
do
I just
it.
think it's
I've done
not
it
quite
before.
the time for that.
I mean, I've done it before.
I believe that you have done that before.
I've definitely done it before.
Right.
That's when
Do you
all
want to
those
know about
ladies
this
were
fight
flirting
club
with
or
me.
not?
Take me to the fight club, Mare.
No, it's not
Let's
quite-
do all the things that you want to do.
You know what I want to do, Stakks?
Go back
want
to
to-
friggin' Major Ritaville.
Definitely not. What I want to do is I want to stop this great evil from presenting itself on the world. That's what I'm focused on.
Well, if I recall, the mage is in the castle, right?
And the castle's guarded by lots of people. And if we're caught, there's a lot of people who would want what I have.
Well, that's why I was walking away. You're the one that followed me.
Stakks, what do you fear?
Never thought about it.
Do you want me to
Not
look?
worth my time. I'll figure it out when it happens.
A fool, then.
No, just not obsessed with things that don't interest me.
Fear is what drives most things, whether you like it or not. Fear of losing your family members or poverty. Fear of becoming your father. It's a lot of motivation.
My father's a wonderful fighter and a great person.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general.
Right. Well, I'm Stakks. He's Cash.
Your father's name is Cash.
I mean, it's not his real name. You think my real name is Stakks?
Do you want to go to the fighting ring or not?
Sure, I'll go with the fighting ring to you. Wait, I'll go to the fighting ring with you.
Right, because I'm not going to fight you.
Sorry, every time you go into an Irish accent, it's me trying not to do an Irish accent. So my
It's
words
the
came out weird.
By association, Irish
Yeah.
accent.
Yeah, I'll go to the fucking fighting ring to you.
Well, Danny, what was the bar name you had? Something Donkey?
The Wonky Donkey.
The Wonky Donkey. In a major contrast to Major Ritaville, the Wonky Donkey. I got fucking TTRPGs, man. The Wonky Donkey, for it just being the afternoon,
Mm-hmm.
you start to realize why even those who still are here in the city aren't on the streets. It's because there's already the sound of music and laughter and raucous good time coming from inside this beat up bar. Excuse me. It's got a door that sort of stands open just a little bit, and you can already see and hear just a party going on within. I'll even do one better and say that the door swings open as a dragon individual sort of stumbles out. They have nickel shot night and just passes
Oh
out.
God,
on
his
the
penny pictures. Oh no.
stoop.
Yeah, It's painting pictures at Dorman Street. That's a very Indiana thing that I just said. For those who went to Ball State University.
Jesus.
A buddy of mine lost the tip of his finger there. All right.
Well,
and you say you weren't flirting. And then he just walks right in.
Jesus.
Big eye roll goes inside after.
You immediately spot that this room is almost completely packed. There are people everywhere. And the smell of sweat, of alcohol, and the sort of stifling warmth in the room, it's a little pervasive as you sort of weave through. You can hear what sounds like a ragtag band in the corner playing music, while you can hear what sounds like flesh impacting flesh, and cheering going on in one corner of this bar. It looks like the floor kind of like dips down in a small set of stairs to what looks like a sand pit, and there is a pack of people immediately surrounding it, all like throwing up their arms trying to cheer for somebody. It's clear that there's already a fight underway.
You can feel Mare behind you. You feel her clawed hand on your back, even though the fawn does not have claws. Like, as she's like just trying to stay close to you so she doesn't get lost in the crowd because she's 5 foot tall.
You somehow feel a 6-pack on his back. Wow. That's how your back is actually.
Jesus.
It's all abs.
There's a separate set of abs back there too.
Both of you guys give me a quick instinct roll.
Give me a moment while I pull it up.
14 feet.
Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up, Cujo.
Give me a second. Let me just pull it out real quick.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yep. You said that.
I'm quoting Blazing Saddles. That is a 4 with fear. I mean, no, that's a 4 with hope. Jesus Christ. I'm looking at the big ass hope right there, and I still said fear.
Well, I will give it to you with the 14 with fear. However, because it is as packed as it is, the both of you are going to take 4 points of physical damage as the bar gets a little raucous as the fight in the back of the room has finished, and so everybody's immediately throwing up their arms and kind of squishes together a little bit. But with a 14 with fear, you can spot that there are some city guards in this bar. There are some that clearly it might be their off shift. It might be a day off of some kind, but there are some who clearly wear some of the pieces of armor that they would when out on patrol, as they are just as raucous, cheering for the winner of the bout, along with everybody else. In addition, there is one person of note that they look to be they've got some sort of elven lineage. Their ears come to a point, but not quite as far as a full elf. They've got dark brown hair that's kind of lays a little bit like a mop on the top of their head. A little bit lanky, a little bit more of a lithe persona. They've got 2 big round glasses as they are nursing one of these tankards of ale, and they are slowly nursing it as they keep glancing at one particular individual also in the bar. They seem to be wearing much nicer robes, and clearly aren't matching the drunkenness level of the rest of this tavern.
Do I recognize that person?
I'm gonna say, well, give me a knowledge roll.
Knowledge with a big old +0.
Oh, I know. I can see your character sheet on my
Yeah,
side.
but that's a 17 with hope, though.
All right. In one of your prior pass-throughs of the city, God damn it, Daryl. There was one individual that you did spot. This individual runs the cartography office, and definitely not one that you would typically find out in a bar scenario by any means. So this already is sort of throwing things off. This is Filvarel, an elf of a somewhat nerdy persuasion. As to what you have interacted with this individual, I leave that up to you. But yes, you do recognize this individual.
The fuck is Filvarel doing here?
You know someone here.
Oh, I neglected to say, this isn't my first time in Thesa. Nobody ever asks me anything. But also, I just kind of go places. But yes, I've met him before.
Is it someone you'd be wanting to talk to?
I mean, he's good with maps. You
That
said
didn't answer my
cartography. He's good with maps. This isn't his sort of... Actually, I'm curious as to why he's here. Oi!
The moment you say that, there's a and some of the ale like almost spills out of the tanker that he like manages to catch, and he looks up. Oh, hey Stakks, what are you doing back here? I thought you were heading south.
Come back.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome back.
What
brings you guys
you
here?
doing here? This is not where you know. This is not your scene, mate.
Well, I can party. This is my scene.
Yeah, the I can party part is upstairs. And
I don't
also-
know what you're talking about. They like go to put their arm on the bar and it fully like slips. I
reach into my bag and I bring out a handkerchief and I place it over there, over where he can put his elbow there so it doesn't stain him.
Thank you. What brings you to town? Are you in for the masquerade that everybody won't shut up about?
Yes.
Oh,
Because-
did you get an invite?
No,
Oh, well, you kind
You've
of
met
need one
me.
if you're going to get in.
I didn't need one when I met you.
Well, yeah, but I own a shop. It's kind of easy to walk in and meet me. You know, if you're trying to go into the masquerade, they're kind of sticklers. They kind of need an invite.
Ugh. Boy. Good God. The cup is bigger than you, mate. So, who are you here watching? Because I keep following your eye line, and you're not looking at me. And you're not looking at the lovely phone next to me.
Oh, hi. Sorry. Phil Varel, nice to meet you.
Mare.
Oh, nice to meet you. Like, it's a pretty name. I'm no one.
Come on, man.
You don't even need to roll. He is definitely eyeing one of the fighters that was in the fighting pit, a burly dwarf who sort of steps out of the fighting pit, like gives a nod to a couple of the people. Big old black beard, dark hair kept in a braid that runs down his back. This dude is jacked to shit, but he keeps his wraps on as he finds his shirt and just starts to slowly put it back on. he may run the smithy in town, and he's a relatively new member of society, and I I'm just waiting for an opportunity to be a friendly neighbor and introduce myself when the moment is right. That's all.
If you're both shopkeepers, you could have just spoke about the customers, mate. You wanted to see him with his shirt off, didn't you?
He immediately blushes and just turns to face the bar. I don't like talking to you right now.
Mare walks over to the person on the stool next to him, and she kind of like taps his shoulder, and like begs and has him come down to her. And she kind of puts her hand on his shoulder and whispers something in his ear. And she is going to try to scare him to make him go away, so she can take the bar spot.
Give me a presence roll, please.
Okay, I would like to tap into his fear, please.
Okay. Still give me that presence roll, but I'll give you the info as you tap on the shoulder of this orc. Okay. Well then, you tap into his fear, and this is a big burly orc that is enjoying probably his third or fourth pint. And as you tap into his fear, you can see that his main fear is arachnophobia.
You know, I hear this bar is crawling with spiders. You might not want to be sitting here.
Really? And he,
oh my god, is that one now?
And he like fully abandons his drink and like quickly like barrels through some of the people to run the fuck out of the bar.
Mare gets up on the seat, takes his drink, looks at it, swirls it around, and just kind of pushes it away.
Philly, mate, are you invited to the masquerade?
Me? No. Are you kidding? No, you have to be of one of the families of the council in order to get invited. And then, well, by association, if you are, one of their close confidants, they essentially allow a +1, but, that's kind of it.
Boring. Boring, not you. That entire drink.
No, I have been told I've been boring before.
If I met you, I would say you.
You lack confidence, I see.
Oh, I'm confident. I will have you know that I am the one historian that has access to some of the ancient tomes of the Piton.
Oh, do you now? So
I do.
You must be in good with the sorceress up in the castle.
Oh, Branwyn? Oh, she's wonderful. She's real nice to me. She comes over pretty frequently. She checks out some of my books, and I get some of, her latest spells that she's kind of working on. She's real nice.
Right, how's she been these last few years? I know that things haven't been going well in the city.
Oh, well, she's sort of like the one trying to keep it together, we talk occasionally, typically when we have a little too much wine, but apparently she's kind of still trying to be the one to keep things on the straight and narrow, if you will.
Right. Tell me, has Kellenmore is he still on the throne?
Oh, yeah. A throne that's very quickly losing popularity. People are definitely starting to leave town. They're not sticking around for whatever is going to come around the corner from his bullshit. His decisions, he says as he looks like to some of the guards.
Yeah. I thought that was common from Corcoran, those decisions. Prince Corcoran.
It's sort of an across-the-board scenario.
Fascinating stuff. I think that burly gentleman will be needing a drink when he's done putting on his shirt. You should order him one.
What? No, that's I don't. We don't have. I don't. I actually just finished mine. He says as he pushes his near full pint.
And while they were talking, Stakks took out a notepad out of his bag and has been writing down specific things about what little of the fight he saw, specific notes that could better help the guy that he has a crush on. Trust me, mate. Order him a drink. Give him those notes. He'll be very appreciative. At the very least, it'll start a conversation.
Well, I'm not a fighter. I'm just going to be reading from this and not know what I'm talking about.
You're not a fighter. You're a learned man. Provide your
true.
learned opinion.
If you don't go over and talk to him, I will.
I didn't even know you.
No, not for you, for me.
Well, that's fine. And he'll like quickly set his drink aside, and you watch as he sort of power walks away from you, almost like he was expecting you to like take off in a race. As he quickly steps up to this individual, and you can see just the body language because they're a little far away, so you can't quite hear them. It seems to be going casually.
That's a start. Good on you, mate. And you
What?
persuading someone to do something they're afraid of.
Like I said, fear is a great motivator.
And eventually someone will get over it.
Yes,
Like I
well,
said.
fear.
Layers.
Anxious fear is not quite as tasty as the terror fear.
Mare. Even without a mask, you still wear a mask. Much like I played the fool. But I see you, you see me. Anyway, that guy has us an in with Bronwyn, so we scratch his back, he scratches ours.
Are you gonna fight?
No, I have no need to. I got that going. That's what I feel like doing right now. Matchmaker.
And you say don't feed off the passion?
If I do, I don't make it so damn obvious. And he like looks you up and down.
Well, as Stakks and Mare handle their business inside the wonky donkey, we are going to return to the tower of the Major Reedaville. This is a sentence I never thought in life that I would ever say. But I believe that Kynel and Tempest were both also going to make their way up into the Polycule suite. Tell me what happens next.
I think they dispute.
You're gonna say you were like Kynel and Tempest. Air just disappeared. Like, oh.
They're in and out of consciousness. I guess.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're fading fast. Kynel comes in carrying Tempest.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I just didn't know where Tempest was. How drunk is Tempest?
Hold on. Wait,
thinking.
for some reason, Tempest is dropping in and out.
There
Hold
we
on.
go. Okay. Well, hey guys, it's a great time to remind you that hey, right here, Critic Chronicles, you can catch a bunch of cool shows. I hear Aaron, and they are not in the call. This is crazy.
Yeah, I wonder if they're refreshing. Technology.
If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stick around the Twitch channel for all kinds of games like the spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate, Shadow vs. Baldur's Gate, available on Friday nights, and the fishing one's over. Pathfinder on whatever night we do that one.
Mondays.
Mondays. There you go. I don't have the whole schedule in my head. It's not my channel. I just show up here.
If you like our content, follow us on the TikToks and the Instagrams.
Yeah.
So you can see all the clips of the fun stuff we get up to.
More on the Instagrams than the TikToks, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she man.
Yeah.
Oh, poo. Well, it looks like Aaron's
what-
internet is going in and out.
Hi.
Welcome
Hey,
home.
they returned.
Okay.
Loading.
Wait.
Welcome back. You still here?
So far, you're
Okay,
here.
well, it seems like
Oh,
you're
I
back.
don't
It seems
know
like you're
if I
back for now.
am.
It seems
We're
like you're
gonna
back for now.
try.
Can you see us? Can you hear us?
I can see you. It's a little laggy. I can see and
Oh,
hear
boy.
you though.
Oh boy.
Oh
right.
no!
We're gonna do the lag test. 1, 2, 3.
Speak.
Okay. Well,
That
that's
seems
not a
bad.
number, but you did it.
I'm gonna hold on. Should I just do it from my phone? Should I just maybe?
You're
Oh wait,
fine on
You're
Okay.
fine now.
All right.
I think it evened out. That was
Okay.
really
Can
funny.
you fix it?
that was crazy. It was perfect until then.
I think 1, 2, 3 speak is going to be a technology tool that we're going to use from now on.
I was gonna say, I thought that was. I'm like, I don't know this trick. I thought it was like 1, 2, 3, speak. Like, I guess that makes sense. Sure.
I command thee.
Anyway,
Speak your
Aaron.
words.
the question was what we were getting up to. How drunk did Tempest get?
A whole flight, brother.
Perfect. Just the one.
Unless if Brim left some behind, but it
Brim
looked
left
like
before
Brim...
it got here, Doug.
No, Brim
No,
did the motion.
Brim did his
Yeah.
flight and then left and then ordered
enough.
more drinks to the room.
Oh, bad.
Hmm.
Oh, we up there partying. All right. I guess we gotta catch up.
Probably,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, we were saying. I think the image is if Tempest isn't, very cognizant at the moment. It kind of was like almost bridal carrying you up the stairs to the room.
And another thing,
Go right ahead.
I think
Uh-huh.
whoever built you should have made a mouth so you could drink some of these.
Oh, thank you. I don't think it was part of my creator's primary assessment to include a mouth on me because it's not what I was meant for, but I appreciate your concern, Tempest.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
That's
It's okay.
ridiculous.
I will survive without it. Brim, I think not having access to his hands
Yeah.
is like slowly.
Just
You
see those
see-
two enter.
Oh yeah, that's right. There is no door. Never mind.
Brim, it was wild. We didn't get the room number before you left, so I
Brim-
knocked on every neighbor's door, stopped by every neighbor's door to enter.
We
The
met a
little lady
really
next-
nice guy.
Yeah,
Brim
so
has made
nice.
a rope out of fire and is playing tug of war with Ember. Oh, wonderful.
Ember, come here.
that's Tempest rumbling out of Kynel's hands. I feel like there must be something in the rules about a burning rope in the room. Please don't get us kicked out.
Oh no, it's fine.
You just have to make sure the smoke detectors
Magical
don't
fire.
catch it.
And then
I
it dissipates. Go play. And then he then just motions for Ember.
There's
to
that.
go.
There's that moment where dogs go like.
I think Kynel's just like, oh, Tempest, go play.
Okay. Ember.
Sort of pad over.
That's-
You're the best dog ever. You're the best.
I'm not a dog. I'm a demon.
Please do
I
not
look at the others, I'm like,
infantilize my
"Can you-"
existence.
They are still
Can you
technically
hear
a spirit, so they do go back to hell for nap time.
It's not very nice, Brim.
What do you mean? It's not nice.
You don't say that dogs go to hell. All dogs go to heaven. Everybody knows that.
No, but this infernal spirit forged from the depths of hell returns to hell to sleep.
Nuh-uh.
As Brim
That's
says
how it
that,
works.
one of Ember's ears just does the like.
Those spirits
That's
were.
a face. Look at your little face. Oh, you're so good. Such a good baby.
They're called midnight spirits. They attach themselves to the shape of the soul of the individual that summons them. When a sorcerer when a sorcerer acquires their capabilities and is able to summon one, then they take that shape.
Brim?
Yes,
Brimstone Elizabeth?
Dumont.
What are
That's
you,
it.
what are
Close
you
enough.
doing? What are you doing?
I am enjoying a pleasant evening, and both of you are welcome.
You're talking
And you just see,
about...
and it's just drinks by his bedstand.
Oh.
I go over there and I'm like picking each one up. Like, you talk like you're in a library or something, and it's like, and it's like so boring. You need to loosen up.
I
You have a dog. You're supposed to be fun.
I apologize. I was much more excited to be here before I knew Hollowwind was here.
Yeah, who's that guy? Because that's like, you saw him and then everything just kind of went bad. Like, you just got super bummed.
Yeah, well, I did explain it back downstairs. I don't know if you recall, but yeah, I was his teacher's assistant.
Yeah, but like, I know, I heard that part. Everyone's got teachers they don't like.
And I think he sits down on the bed. Hollowwind specialized in conjuration and blood magic. He was very good at it. And one day, I had found that he had raided corpses from a mausoleum. Was performing experiments. Looking for lost knowledge, as he called it. He wanted me to help. Said that I could. I was special. But I declined. And he called me a coward.
What?
He said that I would always walk the path that others made for me. And he's right.
Well, no. Hey. I like smack your cheeks with my hands and I like force your head up. Hey. You're not a coward. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Oh, sorry. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I would say, Brim, it seems like you aren't very cowardice when it comes to these admissions. Do you feel as though you are a coward for not partaking in his activities?
I just feel like I've always lived my entire life doing what other people have wanted for me. I was originally supposed to be a serf, following in the footsteps of my mother. But when I developed my sorceries, I ran to the Astro's conservatory. Because I thought that was meant to, I thought that was where I was meant to be. And then all I did was follow in Hollowwind's footsteps.
But you didn't.
I left, but now I got on a boat. I just sailed. And sailed until, well, it brought me to you. But here I am. Full circle.
That's pretty brave to me. You did the whole thing that he said that he said. Hold on. He said that you would always follow in another person's footsteps. But you went on a boat. And you didn't do the blood magic because it was wrong. And I think that, correct me if I'm wrong, Kynel, but I'm pretty sure that's fucking brave. And
you're brave to me.
And you did the whole thing. Do you remember? You were there, Brim. Do you remember when you had the shard and you pretended like there was another shard? And and you said to me, you gave me the shard and you had the other one, and you said to me to hide that one, and you said, hey, and you did the woohoo, and that was pretty brave. You didn't know any of them but me. And
Yeah.
And you had a whole flight of Boulade.
I did. The room is still spinning.
Isn't it great? I love it. Did you know? Kynel doesn't have a mouth. He can't actually drink anything.
Are you whispering that so he doesn't hear? Like,
No, you can absolutely hear.
Okay.
Thank you for the information. Kynel, how has your journey been? As your own director?
currently, I'm
Oh.
finding it difficult. I am finding similarities in your story of not being able to do one's own task and trying to find my own path. Do you feel as though you are currently in a situation where you've found comfort in your own choices?
I feel comforted at times. This being with you all is bringing me comfort.
Really? I never would have guessed so.
This is helping.
Good. I'm glad I could help. I attempted to help Tempest the other night with their feelings. Is there anything I can do to make you feel more confident?
It's a trick question.
It's a trick question. What do you mean?
It is not. I'm simply asking to make you more comfortable.
I mean, oddly enough, you do remind me of someone, so I do feel comfortable with you.
Oh, who is that?
I had a professor at the conservatory, Dr. Gideon Steelcore. He was an awoken such as yourself. He taught
I see.
philosophies, but primarily did studies on consciousness.
Excellent. I don't do any of those. I just protect flowers. But I'm glad that I remind you of someone so passionately.
Yeah. I think you two would get along very well.
I would like to think so. Is he as emotionless as I am?
Oh, no, he's very lively.
Oh, interesting. I hope to meet him one day so I can find out how he does it.
I think you'll discover your own way.
Hopefully, step by step.
I know what you could do. I got it.
Please.
I got it. You can have different colors for your mouth lights.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
I bet you Brim could help with that because Brim, you're like the smartest person I know. You could probably do it.
I'm not the smartest person. There are far more learned individuals.
I don't know them though, and that's not what I said.
Educated
I
in the
said you're
field.
the smartest one I know.
My field of study, and then he like sits legs crossed in the middle of the floor. My field of study was emotion and the way that it influenced magic. And a little ball of fire begins to swirl in the middle. So anger, and it turns more bright red. Jealousy, and then it turns green. Melancholy, and it turns this like vague bluish purple. Sometimes certain emotions would physically change the effects of magic. And so maybe you could do the same thing with lights to help do the imitation of emotions that you are analyzing that you should be feeling, in order to practice the simulation until it becomes reality. If that makes sense.
I see. You see Kynel's feet, which are normally almost like bird-like. It's like 2 talons forward and 1 in the back, carved out of wood. Those 3 like toes, I guess, almost just kind of narrow into like a singular point as he lifts off the ground, and all of those lights that would normally be green as he's talking turn to this like really bright white, and he just kind of hovers off the ground as he jumps into air mode. And he kind of like slicks out a little bit. The head kind of cleans backwards, almost like a speed speed skater's helmet. And all the crevices of the bark kind of all start to smooth out a little bit. It's a very like almost just finished wood at this point. You see, the color of my light changes with my elements. Typically, it's not connected with my emotions, but I can certainly try.
Yeah, maybe try that. Maybe that will help you begin to feel the expression and not just understand the expression on a clinical level.
I'm certainly trying. I was given the command to find comfort with myself, make my own decisions, and I'm doing everything to find comfort with the rest of this party. And so far, Tempest has been very kind when it comes to having our girl talk.
That's right, we called it girl talk.
Brim, do you wish to join us for girl talk this evening?
You know what? Of course. Yeah.
The floats to the ground and does the pose like this, not laying down, but in laying down position, but just a few inches off the ground. Tell me, Brim, what gossip do you have today?
I really like the idea that Kynel's legs are also extended, but there's like a
Exactly. You get it. You know, team.
Gossip. I can't tell if Stakks and Mare are flirting or going to kill each other.
Isn't it kind of like the same thing, both of them? I would think so. I don't know Mare enough. Kynel, you would know. And I don't know Stakks at all. But I feel like the both of them would do both.
I also do not know Stakks at all. Lady Mare's not one to flirt. However, in my time with her, it's just been the 2 of us, and I don't believe I'm her type. So it could be flirting. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't believe that it is.
I don't think that you're her type. I think her type's probably pathetic. Pathetic?
Oh. It sounds like
That's
you're
not
implying
us.
that I'm not pathetic, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're not.
Pathetic's a type as he sits there sulking.
Oh, Brim.
That's the thing that
oh,
people-
Brim.
Oh, sorry.
You're not pathetic either.
Spilled some drink on the carpet.
Ember's already going and licking it up.
Don't drink that. Don't drink that. You'll ignite the alcohol.
Yeah.
No. He's patting the ground. Even though he can control fire, he's still patting the carpet. You know, I have a question. So Masquerade, what's everyone going to wear?
A mask.
I figured I'd just go as this. Is the mask a requirement
No.
for a masquerade?
Oh, I'll have to conceal my identity, but for sure. But we'll have to blend in, socialize. Can anyone here dance?
The drive to just want to do the robot is so lame. I was not designed to dance, but I would like to learn. It sounds fun.
Well, he stumbles up. He uses the dog, who's his almost 8-foot tall dog, to help get up. Okay. Well, we had to do a bunch of, fundraisers and events for the conservatory. So we'd have events and balls. So, and he holds out his hand to Kynel.
Kynel like floats back up, and the hand is very like dainty at this point, very like narrow fingers. As he like, when you would expect him to put his hand gently in, it's just kind of like there's still a clunk to it, and just very mismatched the form of the hand with the way he puts it in yours. Like, here you go.
All right. Well, it's fairly straightforward. Typically speaking, one person, when you're doing some sort of waltz, will end up leading, and the other one will follow. So we'll start. And the easiest way I find some people approach it is to break it up into instructional steps.
Okay, I like instructions. They make it easy to understand.
Right. I'll make it as numerical as possible.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Cujo, what do I roll?
Well, I would say
Roll to dance.
if now I understand you were trying to teach as numerically as possible. I would actually say that this is going to be a knowledge roll.
Oh, okay. That's worse, but let's do it. We ball. That is a 18 with hope.
That is a success. You spend the next couple of minutes teaching Kynel the steps, and Kynel, while it is being presented numerically, there is something in this motion that kind of triggers something. As you maybe internally understand that there's something in your muscle memory that remembers some of these steps and some of these turns and whatnot. There's something that clicks, and suddenly you are very proficient in dance.
I twirl you around and then bring you into a dip.
Wow, Brim, you're such an excellent leader. Thank you.
Well, you're quite the natural, it seems, Kynel.
It would appear you've taught me very well. I already have this figured out.
Very nice.
Tempest, your turn. I must now lead.
Okay, I've never done this before.
That's okay. I'm a professional.
Okay. What am I doing? What am I rolling?
I would say, given that you are essentially following Kynel, and also you did also just witness Brim give a basic rundown, I will say give me a finesse roll with advantage, as Brim and Kynel's earlier dance helped.
Shit-faced, but I'll do it. I'll do advantage.
Get the disadvantage.
I mean, it's only a 14 with fear.
So, thank you for the fear. I mean, it's not. Oh, I was already full up. I don't even need it. It might
Fine,
not
I take
be.
it back.
It might not be. It might not be the most graceful, but you eventually kind of pick it up. You know, it comes a little differently, but you are able to pull off some of the more basic moves.
You're doing almost excellent, Tempest. Good job.
That's what we call a backhanded compliment. I'll take it.
I thought it looked beautiful.
Well, there you have it.
Okay, well.
I believe it is my turn to ask the question.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
What's going on between the two of you?
What?
You seem like you haven't known each other very long, but you do have a closeness about yourselves that seems almost indecisively romantic. Am I correct in this assessment?
I don't need.
Tempest, we can order them to the room.
Yeah, I know, but like, this takes such a long time.
Yeah.
I see.
Well,
Looks like I've brought discomfort into the air.
No, I'm perfectly comfortable. I'm perfectly. This is. No, it's. There's nothing wrong with romance. It's yeah. You know, we haven't discussed anything.
Why not discuss now?
I mean, that seems that's.
Kynel.
Yes.
Yes, you take it away.
What? No. You were talking first. I interrupted you.
Come on, bitch. Well, you see, Kynel, if a person were to find themselves in romantic interest with another person, typically speaking, it is more appropriate for them to have a private conversation about such things and to broach the subject. However, that doesn't mean that as a third-party individual, that someone noticing some sort of spark kindling between individuals, that you can't be what is colloquially called a wingman.
I see. And what does the wingman do?
The wingman, sometimes with permission, other times based off of intuition, will attempt in assisting the union of the individuals.
I see. Are you requesting that I be your wingman, Brim?
Wow, it's let me open the window. It's hot in here. It's hot in here. Ah, jeez. This
which is so weird because that summoning that arcane circle in the middle of the room is meant for temperature control in the room. Isn't that so weird?
I get these fucking things open. Fuck.
I think I'm starting to understand love. Tempest, Brim wishes to have sexual relations with you. Do you agree?
Oh, that's not. No, that's
not what I heard, Kynel. What? Where did you come to that conclusion?
Whoa!
I thought I was being
I don't want to know where that conclusion came from. We didn't even.
I thought I was being a good wingman.
No,
I know all about birds and bees.
Wow.
That's part of nature.
Wow.
I would love to leave it to Stakks and Mare if this is when you guys want to walk in.
Oh my! Stakks, is there anything else you wanted to do at the bar? Because I would love to come back at this point.
Anything else we did at the bar? I'm just gonna shoot it over to Cujo anyway. Let's come back. We come back right now.
Oh my god!
I did not say that I wanted to have sex.
Whoa!
Oh, Stakks and Mare, you've returned. I'm learning how to be a wingman for Brim and or Tempest.
Right.
Welcome to the polyamorous room.
That it is. According to the conversation I was just hearing. Good Lord, let the damn boulade get right to your heads in this place, huh?
How was your evening? Did you guys also have sexual relations when you went out?
That's
Kynel.
No, we did assist in trying to get someone else on the way to performing sexual interactions, though.
You were also becoming a wingman. I'd love to take notes on how you did that. Were you successful?
What are you
I mean-
teaching him?
I will give you a full debriefing tomorrow, Kynel, as your friend on the etiquettes of interacting with individuals.
I'm getting more alcohol now.
I'm gonna go
I'm
take a
getting
walk.
more alcohol now.
And he just pops through,
I see.
disappears in the smoke.
He turns away from me. He's just like, I believe our friendship's gone up.
The fear in this room is grossly
Hey, so-
palpable.
I have to ask, because you made the fucking room, Cujo. The polyamorous room, is it all just one big room filled with beds, or is it like a suite where you can go into a separate room with your own bed in it?
I honestly, I kind of envisioned it being one big room with a bunch of beds.
That's a
Church
fucking
camp
nightmare.
cabin, baby.
God, a
Like a
goddamn
full-on
nightmare.
circular room. All the beds are equidistant.
Facing each other.
Of course.
For
100%.
me, Daryl, an actual nightmare. I despise sharing rooms with people.
No dividers, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is going to be a fucking treat.
I believe we set these two beds aside for sexual relations, okay? Only use these.
Kynel, do you know
I'm-
what sex is?
I understand that.
Yeah.
Yes, we got Danny to break.
I'm trying to figure out
How much
does
of the
Kynel
birds
understand
and
sex?
bees?
I think he understands what it is, but there's no visual.
And specifically between humanoids versus those in the animal
Yeah.
world out in the bog.
I leave that up to you. I don't feel
just-
comfortable making you roll.
Yeah.
To understand.
Just kind of fluttered.
Make me roll to understand sex, Cujo. What's up?
Roll a knowledge roll, kind of.
All right, well,
That-
Daryl said it.
Can I have advantage?
I said this
No.
on behalf. I said this on behalf of Cujo, the creative drive behind this channel, because he was a coward.
That is an 18 with hope.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Of
you
course
were-
I understand sex, Mare. So basically, the male character will take their penis and they will insert it
And
in...
anyway, so when Tempest goes,
Kynel pops up with a doll. So when,
what?
so
I'm sorry, that was just on your desk the whole time. That's what's facing your microphone. That's what you've been talking into.
what? Y'all don't have Stretch Armstrong just kind of off in a corner somewhere, and you realize it was there, you can
I
do-
got fucking
and you-
Cuphead, bro. What the fuck are you on about?
Look, I looked over and I realized, why is Stretch Armstrong under a bevy of sunglasses that I own? I can do a bit with this. And the chance presented itself.
2
I-
hours,
oh.
49. Kynel
Oh my
explains
God.
sex.
Continue.
As Tempest steps downstairs, are you going into the restaurant?
Yeah, I'm sure there's like a DoorDash window kind of situation, like a kitchen
Mm.
window. So I'm gonna go up to that and be like,
We're getting sued.
I'm gonna like find the invisible. It doesn't exist. Like a bell. I'm gonna say, ding 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 ding. Excuse me,
Daria approaches. Yes, how may I help you?
Daria. Daria,
Mhm.
do you remember me?
Yes, I'm very familiar.
Yeah, my name's Tempest. You're Daria. I'm thirsty.
Okay, what would you like to drink?
All of it.
You just see like the blood drain from her face. Would you please clarify so I can are you meaning one of everything?
Yeah, no. And I take out like all of the gold I have and I just dump it on the counter.
I think Brim would approach because he did leave at the same time.
Yeah. I'd love all of this in alcohol.
Oh
and
no.
Kool-Aid.
I don't think we should do that. I don't think we should do that.
What?
No.
No.
We still need money for supplies.
These are supplies. This is good. This is good because if I drink enough, I don't have to listen to Kynel anymore. Talk about
about us.
relations.
Yes. That's not. Yes. Right.
Not that I wasn't thinking about. I wasn't thinking.
Right.
About
We
it.
weren't. Yeah, we weren't.
I wasn't
You know,
thinking
that
about
was
it.
not-
It's not that I
wasn't
don't
either.
want
That wasn't
to.
either. That wasn't.
I
wasn't
even on my radar.
right.
Not to say it's not. Not to say
Okay.
it wouldn't happen,
Great.
but it's not that
That's the way life.
I could drink
All the
of
doors
it,
are open in life. Then you
forget
can
everything.
walk. Yes. Hi.
Did you still want the drinks or
I
Um,
gotta
This is
fucking
Brim.
go, guys.
Brim, this is Daria.
no.
She's gonna get us all of it.
I think we should be
Chrissy.
cut off for the evening.
Okay.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, Tempest, I think your name was. We do have a policy in that if somebody invokes cutoff, we do have to honor it. It is a rule of the establishment. I hope you will understand, and I can understand if I will get a negative Yelp review, but we have to
No, you
adhere
didn't
to our
invoke- You
processes.
didn't invoke cutoff. Mr. Negative Nancy over here invoked cutoff.
I was just trying to look out.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll save it for supplies. It's fine. Can I just have
But
one
if
minute?
it helps, I will make sure that some medicinal poultices are delivered to your suite to assist with any possible morning after hangover.
That'd be wonderful.
No.
Thank you.
That's boring. I'll have a coffee. Can I have a coffee? Can I have a coffee? I look at Brim.
Look at the doggy, and then he summons Ember again.
The 3 different ways to ask for a coffee, all in the span of 1 second.
Summons Ember. Away we go. Back to the room.
As you both are starting to head up back towards the room, I will say that Brim, it's definitely into the night at this point, and if there are anybody out on the streets, it's mainly the guards, because nobody's going to try and sell anything when it's the dead of night at this point. But you do hear what sounds like somebody moving a little quickly down the road, more towards where like the main entrance to the palace was. There is the sound of some loud shoes sort of echoing out as there's just
And I'm in the suite at this time.
I would actually say that
Or-
you guys are just still on the street. You haven't gone fully back into the suite.
Okay. Tempest, wait 1 second.
Did you want to go back and get a coffee? Because if you were gonna get a coffee, I was gonna get a coffee.
No, I want to investigate what's over there.
What's over where?
Just stay low and follow me. And he's going to kind of follow along and do a little perception.
Okay. Give me an instinct roll. Tempest, you may also give an instinct roll if you would like as well.
I would like, because I'm all cloak and daggers, and I feel like that's important.
That is an 18 with fear.
Okay. Tempest, what'd you get?
Got a 12 with fear.
Okay.
Seems fitting.
I'd say the combination of the both of you kind of peer down the street, and you sort of turn the corner where those sounds were coming from, and you can see that there is an individual with what looks like a black cloak, hood pulled up, facing away from you, as they are quickly like peering around, looking again away from you before moving from alley to alley and continuing to try and weave through.
Should we follow him?
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's just keep it quiet. We're not trying to start a fight.
No, Stakks isn't here for that.
That is also true.
All right. I will need finesse rolls from the both of you.
I'm going to spend a hope to add my flames to this. So I think with each step, I'm like summoning like just a little jet engine poof of flames to lighten my steps. So that I'm kind of like spring stepping along the way.
I love it.
Ooh. That is a 21 with fear.
Okay, got it. Tempest, what'd you get?
Got 11 with fear.
Tempest is falling behind. I would say probably the flight and then some of alcoholic Boulade probably hasn't lent itself well to maintaining your grace as you remain quiet.
What are you talking about, God? What are you talking about?
I don't know if it's like you crash into something or slip, but I think he kind of pulls you in and like.
Okay.
Right.
Fine. Sorry.
I will, well.
Did they notice?
Surprisingly, no. They are, we'll say, like, you guys are gaining a little bit of ground as they are like hugging one corner of a building and looking down an alleyway. You guys can get the jump on them if you want.
I think in that moment you just see I think what he sees is just Ember from the back in the alley just like peeing. I think that's what he does is the distraction to make it look like there was just a dog in the alley.
You just hear a what the fuck?
Is he very close?
Yeah.
Can we see more of what this figure looks like, or if they're armed?
As you approach, the thing is that cloak covers the majority of their form, but you can see the small little swoosh of a tail just under the cloak that sort of whisks and moves just a little bit as they are sneaking through this alleyway.
I don't want to attack them because we have no reason to attack them.
Do you wanna question him? I can hold him.
Maybe we wait to see if they're about to meet someone first.
Okay, I'll keep that in my pocket.
And then we can distract them.
Okay.
All right.
What do you guys do? You guys waiting to see what happens?
Yeah, wait to see, because you said they just stopped.
Yeah, they stopped to kind of look down that alleyway. And just to make sure I understand, Ember is down the alleyway they're looking?
Yeah,
okay.
walking away, just making
There-
them think that dog, that big ass dog, was the cause.
So dumb. They're gonna look, and they're like not moving. They're honestly looking a little confused at the hellhound that is currently down the alleyway.
I'm
And they're
hoping
gonna
it's a
kinda-
dark alley.
Brim is also drunk, so this is very in character for him, I feel like.
Yeah. They're gonna kind of second guess themselves, and they're gonna actually start backing up. And as they do, they're gonna start turning. Are you guys? Well, you guys are hidden well, relatively enough. They're gonna turn, and as they do, you catch a little bit of a face that is seen under the cloak thanks to the moonlight. It is a Qatari face. You see the whiskers, you see the little nose, and they are moving unsuredly as they double back to try to find another way to get to their destination.
I guess we just keep following and
Okay.
see where it goes.
They
Us
maneuver.
around.
They move through the streets until they eventually come to a building just across from the blacksmith. A building that you both identified as belonging to a cartographer or a historian. They knock a couple times, and then the door opens and they quickly slip inside, and the door closes behind them.
They went into the cartographer's shop.
Yes.
Interesting. And did they, when they went in, did they pick the lock?
Nope. They knocked a couple of times. The door opened real quick. They slipped inside, and then the door closed.
That's interesting. I am curious.
What, are we just gonna walk up and say, hey, Fantasy Girl Scouts here to sell fantasy cookies?
That wasn't my first idea.
It shouldn't be an idea at all, Brim. It's a bad idea.
And we didn't have a chance to speak with Stakks about their experience in the cartographer. True story.
Are there windows?
Yes. There's no light coming from inside. It is dark.
Was it dark when the door opened, or was there light coming from
Yes.
the... Okay.
It was dark.
We can go over to the window and peek in and look at them talking.
Sure, I can lift you up.
I can fly. What are you talking about?
Okay, fine. Sorry, I was just trying to not make a lot of noise.
Okay,
You
fine.
kind of do it. You make a little when you fly.
I only make that noise because it's funny. It makes you laugh every time I do it. I don't actually have to make the noise.
It does make me laugh. Okay, fine.
All right. As you guys give me an instinct roll to see if you can peer inside the dark windows.
Hey, bada. I'd say,
I'm only rolling fear.
Shit.
good lord, that's a 20 with hope.
Okay.
Thank God. I have a 14 with fear.
So, I will detail what you all see, and then that will be the end of our episode, and we will cut right back to this moment next week. You both peer inside, and as you do, you can see a little bit of candlelight. You see a possible half elf with moppish brown hair that looks just a little muzzed up, glasses that look like they're just finished being adjusted. Their cheeks are a little blushed. You spot a Qatari whose hood has been pulled back, and from the little glimpse you can see, there's a little bit of a glint from the candlelight emitting off or reflecting off of what looks like expensive jewelry around their neck. And you also see one individual that you saw on your way in. As you can hear, so I'm to understand that it is under the palace, yes? Yes. I suppose with enough of a distraction I'm sure my brother can cause, you'll have an easy way of accessing the mausoleum and gathering what knowledge you need. It looks like it's old. It's most likely hidden. They probably built a wall over the doorway, so you might have to get a little creative with accessing it. Understood. Helly, do make sure that your brother and your siblings are relatively distracted. I should very much appreciate no interruptions as I conduct my experiment. And upon completion, I will deliver you the good fortune that your ancestors have left for you. Okay. Thank you, Professor. I'm very glad that you accepted my invitation. Of course, anything for the realm. And it is here that we are going to end tonight's session. So, before we wrap up, we want to give the floor to our incredible cast. Let them know who you are, where we can find you, and how we can support you, and say something nice about yourself and how you did in this game tonight. We're going to start with Danny.
Me. Hi, everybody. I'm Danny. I've played Kynel, but I go by CGNB online, talk about indie game news, reviews, whatever we choose. Typically, I'm just posting short form content, talking about what cool games are coming up. Today, I posted one about Kaiju Cleanup. Is it Power Wash Simulator, but you're cleaning up a dead Kaiju? Yeah, it is. It looks fucking rad. Other than that, I'll be rolling dice here on Thursday nights. That's the only game I got going on at this time. So stay tuned. But I guess that was a good time to keep this mountain train going with LB.
Hello, everybody. You brought it back.
Finally.
Hi, I'm LB Hackup. You can find me at LB Hackup on Instagram and on Blue Sky. I'm Hack Recklessly here on Twitch and on the YouTubes, where I will be dark for the week, but Red will be playing more Expedition 33 tomorrow night. If you enjoy my face and if you want to see how I DM, please check us out there. I'm currently going through the second season of Kaiju Commandos Special Ops, where it's a Power Rangers mixed with Kaiju game. Last week was pretty dope. They went into their mindscape to get to gear 2 to level up so that they can fight this big bad hunter that is trying to fight them. They've been gone for 3 days. Let's see how that goes on the planet. It's gonna be great, but you won't see that until the week after this, which is going to be our final episode of Kaiju Commando Special Ops. That's me. I'm going to pass it off to Aaron.
Hey, it's Aaron. I drank that beer way too fast. You can find me here at my home playing a game on Crit Hit Chronicles. I did great today. That's my nice thing. And I will give it to Daniel.
Hi, I'm stressed. Well, my character Brim is, but I'm Daniel K. Hargrove, also known as Daniel the DM. You can find me here every Thursday. And you can also find me every Wednesday over at twitch.tv/Forgotten Adventures, where we're on Fears and Fortunes Season 5. That is our D&D horror-themed game that's been running for quite some time, and we are on our final season. So you don't want to miss how this beautiful story and horrifying one is going to wrap up. So be sure to check that out every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But that's it from me. Daryl, take it away.
Oh, that's me. Hi, I'm Daryl. This is Stretch Armstrong. You can find me most places on the internet at Mr. _ Dorsey. That's mainly on Instagram and Threads. Here on Twitch, you can find me at Daryl Sucks at Gaming. Occasionally, I do stream and play games, in which I'm simply doing my best. The name is the name for a reason. Other places you can find me this Saturday over at Another World Tabletop, where we are wrapping up our Vampire Chronicle, in which I am playing your favorite Ventru, Deacon Hill. The Chronicle is called Sanguine Dominion. And as I said before, Another World Tabletop, if you want to look into that, you can also find their videos on YouTube. Other than that, you can find me here on Thursdays playing Stakks. And being the character that apparently that doesn't get drunk and have Kynel wingman for him. And now I kind of wish I said that my character did drink, because that was hilarious. Something for myself. The entire scene trying to wingman someone properly, and then entirely coming back and seeing it done so poorly.
A tale of two women.
I believe that's everyone but Cujo.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cujo. You can find me all over places, either Cujo Plays Games, or you can follow Crit Hit Chronicles for official show announcements, highlights, updates, that sort of thing. Our streaming schedule: Mondays, we have Destiny's Path Trial of the Tusk, run by our very own and very beloved PJ McGaw. They had a killer first session. It's sponsored by WizKids and Paizo, which means there's going to be some minis that are going to be given away.
Now
I regret that one. I'm fine. It's just a little Kool-Aid. Give it away. No, if you are a fan of TTRPG content and want to pick up some minis, go check out our stream on Mondays and see the incredible story that PJ is telling with a fantastic cast. Let's see. Thursdays, congratulations, you found us. It's Sagas of Anyma. All of our past episodes chat, all of our past episodes are available on YouTube, along with episodes from all of our past campaigns, all from the start of Crit Hit Chronicles. On Fridays, you can typically catch us for Shadows over Baldur's Gate, but we are going to be dark this week. So yeah, but if you're also a fan of my voice, you can check me out on Road to Hell, an award-winning podcast of Hunter the Reckoning, alongside Laura Tutu, Aki, Aubrey, Hannah. It's a fantastic show, and we are coming up close to the end of the first season, which, oh boy. But keep an eye on the socials for official show announcements, because we are not done by any means with the stuff coming out this year. It'd be really weird if we did a Devil May Cry show at some point. I mean, we did announce it earlier in the year. Maybe we should actually do it. But in the meantime, we love you. We appreciate you. Please be nice to each other. We're going to get a raid set up for Brother Keon, who is a friend of the channel. So go tell them we sent you. And yeah, see you guys later. Good night, everybody.